Good in there. Home sweet home. I woke up in Montreal this morning and flew here today, so it's good to be here. I feel great. How do you guys feel? Hot Monday. I love it. We're live right now to the many people on Ustream and Periscope and a bunch of weird things that these young kids are doing these days. So I want to let you know real quick before we jump into everything. La Jolla, Tulsa, San Francisco, Sacramento, La Jolla next week, this weekend actually, coming out. In Boston's Wilbur Theater, October 8th. All those dates are TonyHinchcliffe.com. That part's very important.
Tony, I just want to say I was so proud of you watching you on the roast battle, man. It was so awesome to watch. You did a great job.
I had so much fun. Comedy Central's roast battle, and so many, to get to watch my friends who have built a show here that happens Tuesdays at midnight, to get to watch what they did. It's amazing. I think you'll all find it hilarious. If you like this show, you'll love Roast Battle. Check it out on Comedy Central, everyone. Where did you get that
big armor that
I dressed up in a full suit of armor, which, by the way, I fucking fell in love with. I think I'm going to start doing it more often. It feels good. It's my kind of thing. I think I wear it well. I think it agrees with me. I think it likes being worn by me. Thick suits of armor. It felt fucking good. And by the way, you know what? Some people, somebody tried to talk me out of it. They're like, you know, you might want to do it, but there's people, everybody's watching this. You might get they might want to cast you in like a sitcom. And look, you're dressing up like a knight. You should just go up as yourself. And I thought to myself, first of all, fuck, I don't want to be in a sitcom, right?
Sure about that?
And then it hit me. I want to be cast as a fucking knight. That's what I want to do. If I want to be cast as anything, put me in fucking Game of Thrones. Let's do this.
Well, they only have one season left, man.
Turns out they had another little bastard Lannister all along, the first one. Well, how about that storyline? Oh, thank you, Brian. Back to the sitcom. We are live, everyone. Welcome to Kill Tony. Jamie Vernon is, he died over the weekend.
Yeah.
He's not working. Just kidding. He didn't die.
Bad respect to Jamie.
That didn't get even a giggle. That was weird. I almost felt like I was misinforming people of the death. House artist Ryan J. Ebelt is here. He has a blank sheet of paper in front of him. He's going to draw tonight's episode. You're going to see it at the end of the episode. And if you stick around on the front patio after the show, we always hang out. You can see him there or buy the official Kill Tony poster, drawn by Ryan J. Ebelt. I have it up in my living room. It's the coolest fucking poster in the world. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? You guys ready to meet the band, the Kill Tony band? Yeah. Put your hands together. They're the fucking best. It's Reagan and Watkins, ladies and gentlemen. Over the White House. Wow, my favorite thing. Every week they come out with a different introduction. One of the fun things that a lot of people might not know if you're a fan of the show is that I never ever plan what they're going to do. I never know what they're going to do. It's something that I like to improvise off of. I don't approach them before the show. We don't even really say hi to each other. And they go do their thing. And this week, because by the way, this is a live podcast and it's mostly just audio listeners, they came out as Donald Trump and definitely Hillary Clinton. That looks exactly like Hillary Clinton. Joel Jimenez, he's the White House. He's the White House, or the Brown House. He's Mexican as fuck. Thank you, Joel. Trump, you are looking Trumpy tonight.
Tony, it's great to be here.
I cannot believe I have the presidential candidates on this show. They thought Roast Battle was having a breakthrough. How about Kill Tony? Presidential candidates.
Tony, I heard the show was rough last week, so I'm here to make the show great again.
It was so bad without you. It was unbelievable. So thank you, Donald. Hillary, how are you? How's the candidacy going?
Oh, I'm good. Just trying to get people to like me.
Oh, so wow. See, what I love about this the most is that Trump sounds like Trump, and Hillary sort of sounds like Pat Reagan. It's almost impeccable that Hillary, you're such a big fan of the show that you learned how to do a Pat Reagan impression.
You have to admit, she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
I'm actually surprised to hear you say that, Donald Trump, because that doesn't seem like something you would say.
You know, I'm a big fan of Pat Reagan. Big fan.
And if I could say one more thing, Mr. Trump, while we're raving about Roast Battle and its wild success this weekend, I have to say that most comedians and most of the funniest people in the world will tell you that the funniest part of that show is a thing called The Wave, that's just three guys that come up and react to the joke. Donald Trump, you are a spitting image of my pal Jeremiah Watkins, who actually pulled off in many people's and executive producers and network heads' opinions was the most diabolical thing ever. He shaved his pubes last night on the air, on live TV. A roast joke on somebody was so funny that he shaved his pubes.
It was live, and we had to make history, you know?
And then Mike Lawrence put it on his beard.
He was so happy he put it on his beard.
And then hugged Sarah Tiana, and there was a little piece on her head that she didn't even know about.
It's true. Those pubes spread fast.
Yeah.
Brian will let you know by crushing the comedic energy to bring it up. There you go.
Who is this guy? China? I mean, am I right?
Let's meet tonight's guest, shall we? You guys ready for this shit? If you're a fan of the show, then you're gonna love tonight's show. It's a return of two of our favorite guests in the world. Put your hands together for Kirk Fox and of Roast Battle fame, Earl Skakel. Yes. Earl Skakel, I have been with you all week in Montreal, and you, my friend, were unfucking believable. You took out Jimmy Carr, who was the returning champion of last year, and then, I mean, that's like it was like Diaz McGregor. Like, I mean, you took down a beast.
Well, everyone has a game plan until they get hit in the face.
That's right. You took him out. Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, it was amazing. And Kay Trevor, and I'm disappointed I lost, but Sarah Tiana's, she's amazing. So
Yeah, it was great. You guys all did fantastic. So it's a special, fun little roast battle-y edition. Kirk, you saw roast battle this weekend. Any thoughts?
I saw enough of it, Tony.
I get it. I saw what was happening.
Are you guys impressed by look who's the band tonight? It's Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Are you guys excited about this?
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the White House as well.
It's nice to see him. It seems to fit.
I fucked worse.
Hillary, what do you think about Earl Skakel? Did you see him on Roast Battle this weekend?
I did see him on Roast Battle. He was really funny, and he took his shirt off and rubbed oil all over himself.
So it's just like any other weekend.
Yeah. Trump, what's your favorite thing about being on this show and seeing some new comedians?
It's got to be the energy in this room right now. It's feeling it. Jokes hidden. Feels good to be here.
I completely agree. You guys have done this show a few times. You know what the hell's going on. We're just going to jump right into it. Over 40, 50 some comedians signed up for the chance to do 60 seconds on this stage. After that 60 seconds, they become guests on a live podcast.
Do we have to see all 40 or 50, or is that just how many signed up?
No, Kirk, you son of a bitch. You know that we don't get through all these young bucks.
I don't remember.
There's a little mouse. Now, there's a mouse running around on the show somewhere. I don't know why exactly, but I don't know what that means. Little tiny mouse running around in your sound effects board?
That's the mouse of
Comedians, you know how it works. You get 60 seconds. You know your time is up when you hear the sound of a kitty. Aw, isn't that adorable? Wrap it up then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Mouse again. What is that? Get it out of here. Stop it. Oh, okay. Okay, for those of you that are fans of morning wacky radio, we are live on Kill Tony right now.
Hey now, was there a little mouse out there this morning? And let's go to Hillary Clinton with the weather.
How did Red Band get an audio sample of me scissoring Condoleezza Rice?
Oh, Hillary joke.
Let's just say on that one, I'm with her. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You motherfuckers ready to start this show or what? It's all random as fuck. Pretty much any human being, no matter what mental capacity they have, can sign up for this show. And it's proven time after time. Some of the craziest shit happens. Sometimes we meet a comedian from the future. Are you ready to start the show? Come on, Monday night, you have to do better than that. I know it's just walking around, fucking up the energy right now. Somebody get chicken wings. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your first comedian tonight, doing 60 seconds, if you will, goes by the name of Quentin Alston. Here we go. Come on, Monday night, put your hands together, you motherfucker.
I'm half black and half white, and I wish I could say that the bottom half was black. Like it's not small. Like it's been called cute before, but it's not small. I was watching the Titans trilogy. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's Clash of the Titans, Wrath of the Titans, and Remember the Titans. I'm all for twist endings, but I didn't see that shit coming. It's like, okay, that's the dude that makes the lightning bolts. That's the dude that throws the lightning bolts. Why the fuck are they playing football? Thank you.
That is the most likable goodbye I've ever seen on this show on a set. Very likable. Quentin Alston. Look at you. You tiny little Blake Griffin motherfucker. Earl and I spent pretty much the whole week kicking it with Blake Griffin.
So did Tiana.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Let's just say he's a power forward, but she may have been a power bottom in that situation.
Wow, it's getting real in here tonight, folks.
We're still a little bit in roast mode. Little roasty. Quentin Alston, what do you keep in that shirt pocket there? A better shirt? What is that exactly? What is that pocket for?
Looks like a little pocket for wands, like he's Blake Gryffindor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Trump trying to win the popular vote.
Swing towards the vote on that joke, people.
Quentin, you talk about being half black, half white. You mentioned that you have a small penis. You didn't really punch it up or anything like that. You just sort of revealed that you have a small penis.
I have a huge dick.
Trump, whoa, Jesus.
I have a huge dick.
Whoa,
Trump,
Trump, I'm talking to Quentin. You can relax for a little bit.
I just say everybody needs to know I have a huge dick.
With those little hands, everyone would have a huge dick.
He does have little hands. Look at those. You're so good that you could do an impression of his hands. I can tell Jeremiah's practiced that for like months, you know what I mean? You don't just start with perfect Trump hands. Okay, Quentin. Sorry, my friends on the other side of you are so much funnier than you. Just kidding. Quentin, stick with me. How's everything going, man? You seem like a young dude. 23?
24. Good guess.
Wow. Yeah, I'm really smart. You're from Orange County?
No, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Wow. Look at you. How long you been out here?
December.
December. This is August. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you. Yes, the party has begun. You just got to watch me do math for a second.
I like Quentin.
Yeah.
I like you got
Tarantino.
Good
Yeah, I'm a big
posture.
fan.
Good posture. You believe in yourself.
Appreciate
I
that.
like your pacing. You just need some jokes. No, but in a good way. Like I think everything you did was a setup. So you should just work on tagging it. But talking about your dick and your color out of the gate.
I think
Strong.
every half black, half white person always has that joke also as a comedian. Just that I've heard that at least from 4 different comics.
Yeah, I do. I'm half black, half white joke. And anyway, if
Dude, his dick is pretty big.
But you know what? You can be half white, half black, but you don't know which half. Something like that, like you don't know your parents.
This Kirk Fox is a straight shooter. I love him.
So Quentin, how small are we talking? What are you saying? Because Earl seems to think that you have it. That you have.
I mean, you got a nice bulge. I mean, your balls look a little small, but you got a big dick.
And the balls go in the pocket.
Well, the back pocket.
How are you surviving, Quentin? What are you doing for work out here?
I work construction.
Really? Jesus. Wow. What do you do for construction? Clipboard or something?
I move, it's like light construction.
Huh?
I move like
Light
small-
boxes, like stuff that's not heavy. That's
Use the mic when people
Talk to
can't
the
hear
mic.
you.
Trump has very, very
Like-
good social skills.
light stuff mostly. I move like small pieces of wood and whatnot.
You're specifically the guy that moves the light stuff? Because that's like so funny. I mean, you should totally talk about that if that's true. I work construction, I look like this because they just make me move the light stuff. I mean, it's like, it's really simple, but I mean, that's your shit. You know what I mean? You just said that. You know? Do you ever talk about that?
No, not really.
Do you ever talk about being a tiny version of Blake Griffin? Because you really should do that too. If I were you in real life, not even as a joke, I'd go find like 12-year-olds playing basketball, and I would put on a Clippers jersey and like shoot. I would make like YouTube videos of you just bawling on kids while wearing a Clippers jersey and make it like this real life Blake Griffin thing. So there you go. Sometimes I give people jokes. I just made you a viral video star. No big deal.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, totally.
He's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry to cut you off. I actually did a competition, started with a Blake Griffin joke. The TV's were on in the background. Blake Griffin started giving his speech. I lost the entire competition because nobody gave a shit about what I was talking about anymore.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
He's a really dynamic guy.
What the fuck?
So you're blaming the TV for why they lost interest?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you got to meet Blake Griffin?
No.
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 But you did a show that he was on?
It was on a TV on the back.
Yeah, it was on the TV. It was a TV interview that I lost to.
Now, when you're sometimes doing construction, is it too heavy? And you're like, this isn't what I do?
There it is. The Kirk Fox hat. That goes right from
There you go, man.
from the other thing. Right after that. Just like that. It's just fucking in its beast mode, too. You got the Kirk Fox super tag there. Son of a bitch. Quentin, what are your parents like? Is the dad black, the mom's white?
Yes.
Where'd they meet?
They met in the military.
Whoa, fuck yeah.
Were they both in the military, or was your dad in the service and your mother was working?
Yep, they were both in the military.
What? I did not say she was a prostitute.
What branch of the service were they in?
The Army.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's good. A couple of heroes. They made you. Did you ever think about joining the army or anything like that?
No, too soft.
Yeah.
Too light? Too light.
It's a lot of heavy lifting in the military.
Hey, this gun's too heavy, man.
Maybe try the Navy.
There you go. Fuck you, Navy of the United States of America, on this special presidential candidate edition of Kill Tony. Fuck the Navy, quote Brian Redband.
Quinn, I think you're going to do just fine.
Appreciate that.
There you go. Earl, anything else for Quentin? I always love it when people just start to dismiss the guest without. Always my favorite thing. I think you're gonna do just fine too, Quentin, unless like you get hit by something. Like it seems like you would die young from like a terrible thing. You see me, I just know people who have had that energy before, so like be extra careful out there.
What's amazing about you is you have such good posture. So just make sure you never lift anything heavy.
Moisturize.
Clearly, you're great at what you do. 'Cause
Boy,
you
yeah.
fucking got a strong back.
And moisturize a lot.
And wear tighter pants so your dick looks bigger.
Yeah, there you go. Quinn Nelson, ladies and gentlemen, there he goes. Boom, he's on Twitter at Quentin Brown Bear Comedy. Quentin.
He's just got to make sure there's no TVs on when he's doing comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Quentin Brown Bear Comedy on Twitter. For those of you that love the longest Twitter handles out there.
No TV, HBO special. Watch, it'll happen.
I don't think so.
Oh, Hillary.
Pat's getting better looking better now.
Which one? That one? Josh, you might need to mic check Earl's mic. We know this guy. He's been pulled out of the bucket before. Very fun stylings of Deron Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Very
So I got robbed this weekend by gunpoint. It wasn't too bad. I was with two other friends, but the robber wanted to know our names before he robbed us, so he goes up to my homegirl, put the gun to her face, like, what's your name? She's like, my name is Isabella. And that's when he got really emotional about it, because like, he started crying. He's like, oh, that was my mom's name. She raised me. She was a good woman. So he's like, I'm not going to rob you. So he goes up to my other homie. His name was Juan. He's like, so what's your name? And he's like, my name is Juan, but the homies on the block call me Isabella. I'm pretty like excited for this year's election, you know. I'm like excited for Donald Trump to win, because I know what he's gonna do as soon as he wins the presidency. He's gonna divorce that wife of his and let America vote for the first lady by holding a beauty pageant and letting Steve Harvey announce the winner. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck yeah, 53 seconds. Is Deron? Yeah. I love that Isabella thing so much. Is that the end of that, or did you just cut it short for that?
Nah, that's the end of it.
That's the end of it, huh? Did that really happen?
No.
So, but did you really get robbed? Have you ever been robbed?
I think I got robbed in my time before.
Has anyone ever pointed a gun at you?
No.
Really?
Actually, yeah, once.
Police officer?
Nah, it was
No, he's still here.
no, it was
Topic.
yeah.
Tough room, huh?
We have some police officers in the audience. Oh, there they are. Look out. They're here to get the mouse. Okay. There.
Liking those callbacks, Tony. Liking those callbacks.
Thank you, President Trump. Darren, fuck yeah. So, what's your story again? How long you been in LA?
I'm from the Valley.
What do you do for work?
I work at a car dealership.
This is a new job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a new job.
Oh, wow. How long you been there?
Like 4 months now.
What
What
do you do for-
dealership? What car?
Very nice.
Gotta be in Compton.
No, it's not.
Let me
What
guess.
car? What kind of car you sell?
I don't sell cars.
Cadillac?
You work at a car dealership
Yes.
that there's no cars there?
There's cars there. I'm in the.
You just don't know what they are?
I know what they are. You're asking a lot of questions, so I'm just like.
Yeah, you just gotta answer one.
I'm answering a lot.
If you answer one, no more come.
What do you do there, Ricky?
All right, Kirk Fox just sounded like a bridge troll. That was weird.
What do you do at the car dealership?
I'm like guest service. I like program people's navigation and like the Bluetooth and stuff like that.
Oh, the Bluetooth. Oh, jeez, somebody.
Guest service or guest service? Do you kind of guess what they need?
Because we don't call them customers, we call them guests. So, guest service.
Oh.
Nice. Does that make them feel better?
I don't know what it makes them feel, but I have to say it.
I'm gonna ask you again. What kind of car you selling?
Good
I'm not
question.
selling cars.
What? Okay. Darren.
It's a car dealership. What kind of cars are on that lot?
Used cars.
Oh.
So you steal.
Yeah. You're certainly dressed for the part.
Is it like one of those weird, creepy used car dealers, or is it like a big car?
No, we sell brand new cars and there's a used car lot, so I'm just messing with Kurt.
Oh, that's all right. Whatever gets you through the night.
Yeah. No, but it's a Lexus dealership.
It's a Lexus dealership. Oh, now we're finding out more.
I asked that 5 minutes ago.
So people kind of Yeah.
I hope you program their GPS quicker than you answer those questions.
So somebody's coming in. They're getting they've saved up their money. They're getting a Lexus. All of a sudden, somebody's like, "We're gonna send somebody out to program your GPS for you," and you get in the car with them. Do a lot of people panic at this point and just hit the gas, or what happens exactly?
They give a lot of fake addresses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my home is 8433 Sunset Boulevard. I always give the Comedy Store address for everything. Darren, wow, that's fun. Lexus. Anything crazy ever happen on the lot?
Some guy got arrested once.
Wow, was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
There you go. He's on Van Nuys. What did he get arrested for?
I think disturbing the peace.
Really?
Yeah.
White guy?
Nah.
I knew it.
What was he doing?
He was just driving through the service drive playing loud music.
Yeah, Lexus is tough.
Yeah.
It wasn't our fault. He just, I guess someone else called the cops. And
Good to know.
he took it from there.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
What's your living
Thank you.
situation like?
Appreciate it.
Darren, where do you live? In the valley?
Yeah, in the valley.
By yourself?
Nah.
The family?
Yeah.
Wow, how big of a family do you have?
Like 3 people.
3 people. What
You,
kind of people
Isabella,
is it?
one.
That's my extended family.
Your mom, your dad, and the parole officer.
Who are the 3? A cousin, and a mom?
No, it's a mom, a dad, and a sister.
Mom, a dad, and a sister. That's
Yeah.
One big happy family.
Big as fuck.
What's the spread like? A 2-bedroom? 3 bedrooms. You got your own bedroom.
Yeah, my own bedroom.
Any your mom or dad ever still like? Your mom or dad ever catch you doing anything crazy?
Doing anything crazy?
You ever sneak girls over?
I don't think I have to sneak them over.
So you just have them over?
Yeah.
Like, hey, yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's my friend.
yeah.
Wow, this guy's got confidence, and I like that.
That's cool. So
You
do you
guys
take-
programming Lexus. He's got his shit together.
Yeah. Lexus is also one of the girls that he takes back to his parents' house. Thank you, Brian.
I'm just amazed that the blackest guy I've ever seen in my life is wearing all black.
It is true. I mean, it looks like you accidentally left the apartment naked and then just used the curtain as clothes right before you got on stage.
I thought he was shirtless.
No, don't do that, Brian. That's bad, Brian. That's why this will never be turned into a TV show. It's because of those moments right there. I know. So, Darren, that's so cool.
Jared, you gotta write some jokes about, programming at Lexus and that kind of shit.
I'm not too sure. I don't know if it'll like connect with people.
You make them connect.
And that's
Believe in yourself. You don't
yeah.
have to do those bullshit jokes at the top. Because I'm gonna do that joke.
And man, when you get into it, I mean, you're getting robbed. The whole scene is set. There's so much setup there, and you drop that Isabella, and there's got to be more. There's got to be more to that. Like, you got to break it down for them after you say it. You're just hitting the front part. That's Tag City right there. You just stay right there on that, like, it's being because what is funny about that is what being a thug, being like tough as fuck. Sometimes it's like you can get away with that shit. Who else can call themselves Isabella unless you kill people? Like you have to be extremely scary to pull off Isabella as a nickname. Like if Brian's nickname was Isabella, that'd be weird.
Yeah.
But Isabella, like I'm scared of this guy. In fact, I just realized that I'm talking about him on a live podcast. So, he's not real. That's right. Thank goodness you use your imagination.
Yeah, you just pretty much painted a great picture. You did this whole build up, and now it's playground. This is like what comics love, is when you painted such a nice thing that you can now play with.
Keep
You gotta
painting.
keep doing
Keep
it.
painting.
Yeah.
And well,
Paint the slide, paint the sandbox.
What
paint
the
other-
fuck?
Paint the other playground.
Hillary, you just got whammied, I do believe. So Darren, anything else? What else is anything else crazy? You have any special skills or anything like that? Yo-yo champion or?
Nah, I just got accepted to Cal State Northridge for creative writing.
Whoa! Look at that. What's their mascot?
Now, did you really, or you just
Nah,
bullshitting
I'm
us?
serious. I'm serious.
How big is your dick, man?
What? Earl is. I'm pretty sure he's asked every guest that question so far.
Well, I mean, the first guy set the bar. This guy looks like you got at least 9.
Can't measure it with a basic ruler. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa, a basic rule.
Wow. Big dick.
That's kind of gross, and I
For
like
those,
that.
for those of you that missed it, way off to the side, if you have your speakers up, you may have caught it. At some point in that, Josh Martin realized what that meant, and he goes, well, that means it's bigger than 12 inches. In an unbelievable maneuver, there was a moment of silence there where if you rewind, you can probably get it.
Which
Just
blows
come
my
right back
mind
to
that
this.
he even knew how long a ruler was.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Josh.
He really thought that he had
Well
figured
played,
something out
Josh.
there. All right, Darren, you did it again. Very funny stuff. Darren Davis, there he goes, everybody. He's on Twitter at King B City. King B City. Oh, shit, look at this. This is Josh Martin. Look at that haircut. Fresh off of his first weekend opening for Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking big deal. I mean, he killed it at the Laughing Skull in Atlanta, one of the coolest clubs. We're so proud of Josh. So proud. He's getting his wings, the newest member of the fucking Rogan regime out of nowhere. It's like unbelievable. Diaz, Shafir, Trussell, Edwards, Hinchcliffe, Red Band, Josh Martin. Wow. Holy moly. Very impressive. Okay, one of my favorite things in the world is seeing a name that I know for a fact that I've never seen before on this show. It excites me greatly. Put your hands together for Isaac Flaco Martinez. Isaac Flaco Martinez. Come on, you son of a bitch. Your name is so funny. I had so much faith in you. Fuck.
No commitment.
I always know by a name when it's gonna be good. Son of a bitch, come on. No Isaac Flaco Martinez. Wow, this guy's been on the show before. It's always been a huge train wreck. Put your hands together for Lonnell Price, everybody.
Y'all give it up for my girlfriend. Her and her husband just celebrated their 3-year wedding anniversary. Y'all hear about old boy in Waymont, Massachusetts that robbed the bank there, tried to catch an Uber? I know he's mad as hell. He's an Uber driver because he made his niggas like Uber cool and shit, so he had to make additional stops and shit. What are old rich white women that fucking Netflix and chill? I'm trying to life and learn and chill. Just found out my roommate was a creep, man. Caught this motherfucker jagging off and shit. He got a creepy fetish. This motherfucker watching women latex fart videos and shit. Now I'm scared to fart around this motherfucker.
51 seconds.
Earl has a question.
Can I ask you a question? What's an Uber?
He whispered that in my ear halfway through the set. If you're wondering why I was cackling wildly in the middle of Lonnell's set, it's because Earl, what the fuck is an Uber? Voice.
I can't pronounce all my damn words, okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but Uber's not like, you know, a high-tech word. It's,
You really go old school voice for that one.
Bird.
When I was ordering myself an Uber the other day. You heard this new application? Uber.
I gotta tell you, you move like the funniest guy on the planet. Like I thought the shit that was going to come out would be mind-boggling. I gotta tell you, you're funny as shit. You just need to find a way to connect the words and make them so we understand at least one of them. But I gotta tell you, I like how confident you are with absolutely nothing to back it up.
Hold on, hey, so every time I come up here, I get overly excited. So I just like, hell yeah, yeah. Then I just be talking too fast.
We just got to find a way to slow it down so we can understand it. But there's something about you that I like. I might just be the shirt. I see a lot of familiar faces.
Where do you get the shoes from? Jesus Christ.
What he's really asking, Lionel, is how big's your dick?
Yeah.
Question of the night.
It's like you robbed 3 different people.
My dick size is 2 inches from the ground.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Lionel, where are you from?
I'm
Physically
from Chicago,
impossible.
everyone, and my girlfriend left me for a guy in St. Louis. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all.
Lionel,
You're still talking about
Lionel,
that.
have you ever kissed a man? Because every time you're on the show, you're always like, my girlfriend left me. I feel like you're like hiding a little something underneath your super character-y t-shirt.
Urban Eric Marino.
Never kissed a man.
No gay guy would wear this outfit.
Real thug here.
Now, didn't you do the latex joke before on Kill Tony?
Did you do that before?
The fart
On
porn.
here?
You caught your.
Oh yeah.
You've done that before?
You have
60
1
seconds?
minute.
Tony, this was a best of set. You gotta get him a break.
I'm trying to come with like quick jokes, you know, like.
Well, you gotta also come with new jokes when you're on the show. I mean, it's
Yeah.
only 60 seconds.
Just try out new shit.
It's not that much.
I don't know about that, man.
It's not that crazy.
I gotta test some stuff I already did with y'all, man, because y'all be clowning, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're clowning on you because you come in and you do weird shit. What's all that stuff that you have in your cargo pockets? Those are like jam. What do you have, like sandwiches and shit? A lot of stuff in there.
Brush.
This is an episode called Whoa! What is that? Whoa! What kind of brush is that, dude?
That's a
What are you?
weird thing.
What the fuck? What are you brushing ponies before the show?
Try it on Tony's hair. Will you try it on Tony's hair?
Yeah, good idea, Brian.
Regular brush, man. Regular brush.
That ain't a
Okay,
regular.
Can't
What's-
believe a girl left you and you had that brush.
What's in that pocket? Let's do it. Do some digging, Lionel.
Oh,
You robbed a
there we go.
Tonight's
Gummy bears.
big ass bag of gummy bears in the left pocket. And breaking news: half-eaten, sweaty as fuck gummy bears. Wow.
I'm gonna break that to you. Nobody is gonna
That's my
take
wallet.
those.
Yeah, wait. Why do you have Red Band's
That's
wallet?
my wallet.
I'm sorry, sir.
And why does Red Band's wallet have more gummy bears than the gummy bear bag? Thank you. So Lionel, don't.
Those are so good.
Don't do it. I feel like he just Bill Cosby'd himself. Lionel, how long you been in LA?
It's like 3 months now.
You have a great energy. What are you doing for work?
I do Lyft and I do background
You
work.
do Lyft and some Uber?
He worked for
I'm a
Lyft because he
background
couldn't
actor.
pronounce Uber.
I've been in background,
I bet.
movies. See, I don't recognize the back of my head. I was in Independence Day too.
Were you
really?
Were
Yeah.
you the black guy from Scrubs stunt double?
I was in Independence Day. Remember when the president was
Independent
talking?
Day.
Nobody saw Independence Day 2, bro. Nobody saw that.
I was walking past. the
I bet more people saw Independence Day.
Did you take an Uber to see Independent
With Josh Biden.
It's funny,
Day? Yeah.
he only keeps shit in his pocket he can pronounce. This is a comb and gummy bears.
You love,
I'm some assholes.
you
I'm
love
lucky I
those.
got tough skin. I'll be in the background right now.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
Just go have some more Gumma Bears.
Oh my
You're
God.
funny, just write some jokes, man.
Yeah,
Keep
Lionel,
doing it.
what's happening in your real life? What's real shit? Stop trying to be funny.
Okay, man.
Tell me something about your real life. What's your living situation right now?
Okay, it's okay.
You
but
got a
I
little
still-
mouse running around
No,
the
look,
apartment?
I need somewhere to stay. I stay with too many
Fuck
motherfuckers.
that.
Man.
You stay with too many motherfuckers?
Yeah, I
How
stay
many-
in a hostel. It's like a man's dorm room.
There it is. It's a men's dorm room. My girlfriend left me
No, look, it's one guy.
for a guy in St. Louis.
There's one guy, he flicks his boogers on the toilet for no reason. Another French man, he just like to walk around naked in the morning time.
Right. After
This
making
is
love
what
to
I-
you,
this is
he
what-
walks around naked.
Which guy tastes better?
This is what I want to hear about.
Eat a few more
It's the shit
gummy
that's
bears.
funny.
That's exactly what you should be talking about. How many guys are? Stop eating fucking gummy bears right now. Put it away.
Have a steak while you're at it.
The guy with the speech impediment, he eats the one thing that makes it worse.
It is. It's unbelievable. Between his speech and his horrible T-shirts, he's like a light-skinned Josh Martin.
Everybody watch The Walking Dead. Carl.
No.
No, The Walking Dead is what we call an audience after you perform there. Come on, guys. Lionel, what the fuck was I just saying? How many guys, if you had to guess, are in the actual hostel? How many beds are there? Keep going.
God,
Just be real. Don't try to be
I swear
funny.
to God, no.
Lionel, look at me.
It's
Look at me. Stop. Don't try to be funny right now. Just answer it honestly.
Don't try to be funny, just be normal.
15 guys, Russians, and all type of crazy, creepy motherfuckers.
Has anyone tried to fuck you or do anything to you when you're sleeping? Like,
Tell the truth.
What do you think?
No, they just fucking disgusting. Like I told you, I caught one jagging off, of course.
Jagging off.
Jagging off had 2 G's in it.
Jagging off, like beating his meat.
Who tell you English, Shaq?
Jagging off.
Jagging off, yeah.
Jagging off.
To what? To your shirt?
Yeah, what?
I used to watch like latex fart videos and shit.
Wait, what?
As previously heard on Kill Tony,
Oh.
this is a best of set if I can remember.
All right, Lionel. Well,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
you got to get out and experience stuff. You got a job? Oh yeah, lifting. What
I
else?
do background.
Background.
I bet you do.
Yeah. But you've only done what? Independence Day 2, anything else?
Actually, I'm doing a TV show that got something to do with the Comedy Store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
It's called I'm Dying Up Here.
Yeah.
It's not a secret thing.
Okay, well, I'm the kitchen staff on there.
I want to hear him say what it is. What's the name of the show? I'd be dying up here.
I'm gonna get Lionel out of here.
They told me not to speak about it, but yeah, I'm.
Yeah, you don't want to lose.
course they
You
don't
don't
want
want to lose your part.
Yeah, they don't want you to speak about it because you can't pronounce the words properly. Lionel, there you go. Keep having fun, buddy. Welcome to Hollywood. From Chicago, Illinois. Lionel Price is right. He's on Snapchat. Comedian El Peasy, Peazezy, for those of you that want to follow Lionel. on
19
Snapchat.
Russians.
He's got a little doggy
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. My girlfriend left me. Some guy in St. Louis. This guy's always funny. He's pretty much a regular on this show. He's here pretty much every week. Put your hands together for Dan Nolan.
I just found out that penguins mate for life. I wish somebody had told me that before I fucked all of those penguins. They will not leave me alone. Man, get out of here. I called you an Uber. I wanted to donate my body to science, but they already have a bunch, so I'm probably just going to give it to math or social studies. I just want to donate sperm. Turns out you need a college degree to donate sperm. They wouldn't let me do it, so I didn't know what to do with all my sperm after that. I just left it on the bus. I always confuse the words optimist and optometrist. I asked a guy to check out my glasses. He said he thought they were half full. I think it's important to patronize small businesses. Just tell them stuff like, oh, business, I don't think you're that small. Oh, you're a regular sized business. Those other guys get to you. I think that jerking off in the shower should be called masturbating.
Fuck yes. That's how you do it. Unbelievable. Dan, you've been coming on the show for I feel like a couple of years now, and you have that definite one-liner style. It's one of those things that's so cool, your progression, because you're always getting better and better, and you're always doing a new 60 seconds of that stuff, and that is so fucking hard to do, and it's so impressive, and you're starting to, establish yourself as one of those one-liner beats up there with some of the greats.
I don't know. I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing really good. I think you're happier in your personal life right now, isn't that true?
Oh, dude, I have healthcare insurance. Yeah, I'm a recovering heroin addict. You guys don't know. We all know each other.
Yeah.
You guys don't know that. I'm a recovering heroin addict.
For those of you that don't watch obsessively every episode of Kill Tony, Dan Nolan is a recovering heroin addict who clearly, did you fill up my gas tank, by the way? So, how's that been going? Any cravings lately?
No, I'm all right.
I mean, this was a really good set tonight. If you're ever going to do it again, it might as well be tonight. Have a little celebration. You know what I mean? Let's heat up that fucking dirty spoon and cook something up for the people.
Did we ever ask that did you ever like suck dick for a taste? And if so, do you like think about the dick more than the heroin, or like, vice versa?
No, I didn't. I never had to suck dick. They just let me buy it. So
Seems like a pretty good trade.
Really lowered the stakes on that one.
What was the biggest dick you sucked?
Jesus Christ. I think Earl may have ignored your original answer.
I think Earl's been gone from West Hollywood too long.
Earl spent the last 5 or 6 days up in Montreal. Now that he's back with some dudes, he's got to get in that dick talk.
yeah, I used to work, and Earl used to come into the pizza place I worked in, and I had this boss, Bernard, that was in love with him. He was like, I want to fuck Earl so bad.
Did he ever do it?
How do you think I got that extra slice?
Yeah, the little bit of the meat lovers.
Extra cheese.
I don't know, something, whatever.
What pizza place was this?
Z Pizza down on Santa Monica, San Vicente.
Yeah, Bernard's there Monday through Sunday.
Yeah. Didn't he follow you home from work one day?
Yeah, he's like, dude, let me suck it, and I give the best blowjob on Larrabee. And that's a bold statement.
Essentially, Tony gives the best blowjob.
On Larrabee, which is like saying, it's like saying you have the best jump shot in the NBA. And you know what? He did. So.
Yeah. So Dan, what else is going on in life?
Nothing, man. I'm getting a new place. I'm crashing with a friend for the next month, and then I'm moving in to my own place in North Hollywood. It's kind of cool. I got health insurance. I have a
How'd you get health insurance again?
Obamacare?
No, I have a real job.
What's that?
I work at it's a dog walking app down the street. It's I do the dispatch for the dog.
Have you ever
walkers.
been walking a dog and you see the leash and all of a sudden you start to tie one off on your arm and shoot heroin again? Did I ask you that last time? Sounds so funny that I had to think about it before.
It was good.
Yeah.
What
it's still
dog
funny.
has the personality that most resembles a junkie?
I don't walk the dogs. I don't know. I'm in charge when it's all like.
But you don't see the
automated.
dogs?
No, it's all.
Have you
it's
seen
all
dogs in your
automated.
life?
Yeah.
Well,
Hang out with them.
what dog have you seen that looks like it's high on heroin?
I don't know. What's the droopy one from the Looney Tunes? What's the one with the Basset. Yeah.
Basset Hound
Yeah.
seems like a junkie.
Yeah, it's a junkie dog.
Which dog is the biggest dick?
I don't know anything.
Like a Great Dane?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Anything crazy ever happen when you're walking the dog?
Oh, I don't walk the dogs.
I don't want you to say that 5
I
times.
work
Said
with,
he's
like,
a dog dispatcher. Listen, Tony.
You're the dispatcher?
Yeah, it's like Uber for dogs. You call a dog walk on your
It's
phone.
like
and they come
dog
to your
Uber.
house. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Get that last guy up there and do it.
Yeah. Hello, did you order a dog Uber? Wow, Dan, are you holding it down? Are you like the only dispatcher?
No, it's like I deal with walk issues. So like I start and I'm the only guy. I'm on New York time. I work 5 a.m. to 1.
Tell me what a walk issue is.
A walk issue is it's mostly lockouts. Like we have to send
Like if you're
people
walking
in-
a dog, you can't get it back home.
Yeah, you can't get into the house, or you can't get into the house to get to the dog, or the leashes are missing, or like we have like owners are supposed to leave a bunch of information about. how to
Hearing
get into
about
their
your
house.
job makes me want to shoot heroin.
I actually like it. I like my job. We just because we deal with like most of the issues resolve within like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it's just the same
Once they
6
shit.
shitheads that are like they don't know how to fucking put ETAs in. They're always late, and I just think that they're junkies because that's what it's my experience.
Right.
So it's the same thing.
What else in life? Yes, you have a full-time job. What's your favorite hobby other than stand-up comedy? What do you do to chill? What do you do for fun every once in a while? Do you watch movies, TV, go to a theater, play music, anything?
No, I play some guitar, but not really.
You do?
I did. I've just been living the comedy dream. Been doing the roast
I'd
battle.
imagine. Did you notice when you stopped doing heroin, did you get worse at the guitar?
Well, no, you know what? Yeah, when I would be going through withdrawals, I feel like I would play way better guitar when I was like really like fucking out of it.
Was that T-shirt from when you were doing heroin?
Yeah. This T-shirt is still on heroin.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a longer T-shirt.
I actually bought like 20 of these for $1 at a flea market 10 years ago. And
You paid too much.
I'm making fun of the shirt, but really the jeans are much worse than the shirt.
Wait, can we say the first 5 episodes he used to have the big holes in his jeans? He would only wear that pair of pants.
These look like they're sort of better, but it also looks like he like slid into home plate today. Is that dirt or just like stain? What is that?
I think it's coffee, probably.
Wow, a lot of coffee on the old morning dispatch show, huh? Ah, interesting.
Did you use coffee grounds as laundry detergent?
Hillary was once the first lady.
You're funny, Dan. I think you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Is that my dismissal?
Hillary knows. Pretty much was. Dan.
That sucks. I had a really funny interview last time and a not great set. This time I had a pretty good set and a not good interview. So.
What was wrong with this interview? I thought.
No,
it was
I was
great.
boring. I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't
you
funny
were
at all.
exactly who you
Yeah, I
are.
was alright. Because when you fill out your comment cards at the end, just remember Dan Nolan was alright.
Dan, save it for Sal. Save that for Sal.
Okay. Now I feel like I'm really bummed.
Yeah, you really ruined it then. You fulfilled your prophecy right at the end there. And you know what? The close is probably the most important part. You did an unbelievable job tonight, but you closed so shittily that that's all that anybody will ever remember. They'll never remember that killer 60 seconds. They're going to remember this awkward part right now.
It's true, you gotta dress to win, you know?
Longer
gotta look
t-shirts.
sharp,
Dan,
gotta
you are
look
so
strong.
fucking funny.
Sorry, I've been up since 4 a.m.
Is this your real Twitter handle?
No, I'm just
Okay. Well, there you go. Dan Nolan, everybody. Dan Nolan. Dan Nolan Comedy. Dan Nolan Comedy. There you go. Or you can also see him at number 5. Fuck yeah, we're having fun, right, guys? Huh? Anything happening? Who knows? We've seen a few good comedians. We've had a no-show. I feel like something exciting is going to happen any moment. Let's see. How about Kevin Mack?
What's up, guys? So my white guilt got the best of me this week. I decided to let a black guy have sex with my girlfriend. I didn't let him, he just did it. She could have waited for me to leave. That would have been great. Now I gotta figure out how to get all that Black Lives Matter out of my sheets. I figure if worse comes to worse, I can just cut 2 holes in it and it'll be my new Halloween costume next year. It'll be a dirty ghost. Going for that. Nothing is fair in the white and black. We don't even have slurs that are equal. I mean, the N-word is a horrible word, but what do they have for us? Honky. I can't get mad because you called me a funny noise. No. Whitey. I'm white as fuck. Can't get mad. I think the worst white people slur that we have, we gave ourselves, and that's wigger, which proves white people, even when we're not trying to be racist, we pull that shit off. Thanks, guys.
You know it's not good when Donald Trump has a look on his face like he thinks your set's racist.
It's true.
You're covering a hard subject, Kevin Mack, and that's hard to do. I mean, you know, only a few months ago you were the front man for Blink-182. And now here you are, you know, taking chances. I mean, a lot of people like. How long you been on stand-up again?
This is actually 1 month.
So,
Carry me home.
Yeah.
Do that in your act.
Good advice. Trump knows. I mean, you got to do what people know.
You gotta do what Trump says.
Kevin.
So how long have you been doing
This
this?
is 1 month, actually. Today is 1 month. Yeah.
Oh,
This
good.
is the anniversary.
Start doing more race material earlier in.
If there's any way you can go back 2 weeks ago and do even more.
What I was thinking, instead of the Dirty Ghost, I was thinking KKK with the black thing, so you might want to steer clear of that.
Covering the black and white right now, in my opinion, 1 month in, is like someone who just graduated from being a dental assistant doing open heart surgery on someone like right then and there with a pen.
Well, I grew up in Detroit, so I feel like I have my black card.
Do you?
Not yet.
It doesn't seem like it. You seem whiter than me, and that's not good.
That's an accomplishment.
The N-word versus honky bit, what is it, 1976?
Yeah, what are we gonna order? An Uber?
Hillary has a point.
Do you have jokes about growing up in Detroit?
I do, yeah.
Well, what part of Detroit did you really grow up?
7 Mile and Chainer. I grew up in the projects. I was the white kid for 5 square miles.
Really?
I was the one white kid in a graduating class of 310.
You must have had a great sports team.
Good sex. I was actually captain of the basketball team.
You must have had a shitty basketball.
Let's do this, Earl. I'll keep lining them up.
What was it, you and 11 black guys who couldn't play basketball?
Are you sure you were
No,
the
I was the only one who
captain?
could make grades. That was pretty much it.
Wow, a little bit of real talk right there.
You were the captain of the basketball team, or you were the guy that just ironed the uniforms?
No, I was the captain of the basketball.
Oh, that's
I got a
impressive.
scholarship.
Really? To where?
Eastern Michigan University.
Eastern Michigan.
Heard of it. Wait, nope, haven't.
Man, Kevin Mack. So you've been here a month. Before that, you were in Detroit. You spent pretty much your whole life
No,
there.
I've been in LA 10 years, but I started doing stand-up.
That's right. You're a professional actor.
Yeah.
That's now turning to stand-up comedy, chasing your dream.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Something along-
But you've
well,
acted
yeah.
in some cool stuff.
I've been in a few cool things,
Yeah. Like what?
God, didn't even make me do my resume. I was on
I mean, if you
NCIS
were in
Los
anything
Angeles.
cool, then-
I was on Cold Case. I was on NCIS.
Wow. Are
I
you
was,
always? What are you?
It's weird.
criminal?
I'm everything. Like I've been a single father. I've been a drug dealer. I've been a sniper.
Have you ever been a comedian?
Absolutely not. Apparently not.
No, NCIS actually stood for No Comedian in Sight. Hey, sometimes you gotta be straight with these people, you know? You gotta be a straight shooter sometimes.
So Kevin,
I mean, Trump is winning my vote here tonight. I don't know about you guys, but
So Kevin, if I can make one suggestion, because you're handsome, you're a beautiful man, you're very cool.
Thank you.
When you come up on stage, you have to find a way to come off less cool. You don't want to lean on this like, this was your little thing. I had to take it from you.
You took my crutch.
Yeah, so you got to just get up there and take a breath. I know you're nervous. You didn't expect that you were going to be called, so you weren't prepared. But if you're in this room, you got to know that it could happen. So you're in the game now. But so when you get up here, just take it in and just believe in your shit. You're still a little frightened, but just keep doing it. And try not to be
Appreciate
so
that.
handsome.
Yeah,
Kevin, how long
I'll
did you
tone
live in
my shit
Detroit?
down.
18 years?
What's that?
18 years in Detroit? 18, 20?
Yeah, what, 18 years.
Did you ever been with a black woman before?
Several.
Ooh.
That's not when you use have you ever noticed anything different about black women and white women?
Yeah, we want to know the difference between white women and black women. Go.
Credit.
Because Kevin Mack, you
More
seem
racism.
like...
Well, obviously their credit rating.
Whoa.
Actually, the black girls that dated me, their credit rating went down.
Ooh.
Terrible credit.
Kevin, stick with me, Kevin.
I'm
get
here.
me up here. You seem like you could almost. You seem like the guy that like Deuce Bigelow house sits for. That's still not the right.
He's a better version of Ashley Hamilton.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get into it, Kevin. What's your love life like now?
I've been single for 3.5 years.
Holy shit! I just felt a rush of water underneath my feet from everyone getting wet in this room right now. It's almost amazing. Kevin, what have you been doing? Just teasing girls relentlessly? What's the story here?
I've been dating. I've been making the rounds.
That means he gets it in, folks. He gets it in.
All the way in.
I'll take it. I'll take that one. That one always works. So Kevin, like, how you meeting these girls? What are you doing? You drink?
No, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs.
You been sober?
No, I've always been that way.
You've just always been that
Just
way.
never been a party again.
You got the Chris D'Elia thing.
Yeah.
You got the Jeremiah Watkins thing.
How old are you?
I don't think that's a thing.
36.
To be honest, yeah.
What do you think would happen if you had a drink?
I already know what happened.
It's
not that. That is not what happened. One time it happened.
Did it really happen?
No, it didn't.
Come on, you can be honest with
No,
us,
it didn't
Kevin.
happen. No.
We have to
Stop
find
trying to
out
back me
things
into a
about
corner,
you.
Tony. No, I did
We
not.
have to find things out about you.
Listen, Earl's a
Have you
good-looking
ever-
guy, and I wanted to get ahead in comedy. So what do you mean?
Kevin.
Well, you lost me on that one.
I drank. The one time that I drank, I ended up in jail. So that was like.
That's awesome. Okay. What happened?
I got drunk. I hit on a guy's girlfriend. I slapped her ass. I ended up fighting him and 2 of his friends. I put 2 of them in the hospital, and I ended up getting beat up by cops.
Wow, you're like an alcoholic Incredible Hulk. That's incredible.
Is this in LA or New York?
No, this is
Detroit?
And I was only 18 when it happened, and I was at a bar, so I caught charges for underage drinking, assault, and battery.
Have music going for a second here, Brian, because I have some more questions that I want to ask you, Kevin.
Right.
I'm going to take a guess here. I'm going to say you do not have a brother. Am I correct?
I do have a brother.
How many brothers? Just one?
Just one.
Right. He's younger than you.
Yes.
Do you want to know how I know this?
Yes.
Kevin, when you drank that night, right, that one time that you ever let yourself have that sweet nectar of alcohol, of the truth juice, if you will.
Yeah.
Your insides, your true brain, wanted something that you couldn't have.
That was a long setup.
Thank you. We're playing championship ball here, Kevin. Well done. Red Band and I have been working together for a while now. So, wow, that's interesting. I mean, a guy that could get any woman, but you wanted a woman that was taken by somebody else. Now, did you slap her ass after you found out she had a boyfriend, or before?
I tried to pull her away from her boyfriend.
Oh my God!
And then
Kevin. What did you drink that night?
Real class
Everything.
act. Real class act.
We drank. We pre-gamed. I think.
Who's we?
Myself.
Me and the boys.
Myself. and a couple of It's raining. No.
2 lemon drops. Yeah, we drink everything.
We drink Cosmos and lemon drops.
Body shots.
No. We pre-gamed. We drank. This is gonna sound so gay. We drank a whole bottle of Goldschlager.
Oh my God! Where is it, Brian?
Where is it, Brian?
That's what happens if you say Goldschlager on this show. Everybody knows that. If you drink a bottle of Goldschlager, you get Careless Whisper. So you and the boys drinking Goldschlager, which 32 years old, I've still never had any of.
In Detroit.
So there you are. You decide, I'm going to drink for the first night ever. Let's go all the way with this stuff that has gold in it. You and your buddies drink it all.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Then we went inside and we started drinking Long Island iced teas.
You went inside of where?
In the club.
Yeah.
We went in the club.
Little hand. Little hand. Camera right there.
That hand is great.
Oh, Kevin, do you always wear the hat?
Yeah, well, I'm growing my hair
you
out
might
for
have a man
roll.
bun. You ever do the man bun?
Yeah.
You have
I
a man
top
bun
knot.
right there.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
long enough.
Have
I'm
you
growing it
ever-
out for a
you have
roll.
a
I
top
don't
knot?
want to.
Seem more like a bottom knot to me. Let's be friends. Go on.
Have you ever worked at a deli and they just call you Ashton Butcher? You gotta say, you
That's
gotta
the
straight
joke
shoot
of the
with
night.
American people.
Oh my god. Yeah, he does look like that guy. Who's that? How do you, Earl, why do you have pictures of guys on your phone? That's his wallpaper. Doesn't he look like this guy? Does he look like the wallpaper?
Because pussy has been a gateway drug to dick for me. I mean, it looks just like this hockey player. Can you pull it?
Oh, that's a hockey player?
Oh, that's that guy you were showing me. Yeah.
This guy, Shelvin Sarai.
Oh, there you go. You ever play hockey?
No, I cannot skate.
Other than basketball, you ever play any other sports?
Football.
You have any other hobbies?
MMA.
MMA. You ever roll around with other dudes?
Lots.
I see you're just rolling with it. Do you really do like jujitsu or anything?
Yeah.
You do? Oh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Does
Did you get
your jujitsu training help you when you're slapping girls' asses?
I
Pat
was-
Reagan, go ahead.
Did you get bullied
In high school?
growing up? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
By
quite a
your
bit.
by your own little brother?
Quite a bit. I'm the smallest guy in my family by a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a bigger, more handsome version of you. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I'm the smallest weight-wise and height-wise by a lot.
Hey, we got
Really?
some Goldschlager right here. I was wondering maybe
Is that true?
yeah, if you would want to like a
that
little
really
taste.
Goldschlager?
There's gold in it.
Is it really?
Oh my god,
Real
it really is.
Fucking gold.
Wait a second.
No, I can't do it.
I don't want that to happen.
Can't do it.
That totally sounds like a bad idea. He's probably gonna beat our asses.
Horrible. What?
Exactly. That's why I do not drink.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Kevin, you seem like you've been with more women than everybody else in this room combined. So let's just talk about it. Craziest thing that's ever happened to you in the bedroom.
I had a foursome with 2 porn stars and a stripper once.
2 porn stars and a stripper.
Yeah.
Wow, boring.
So it was a foursome?
Foursome.
Wow. So what is even going on during that? Like you only have 2 hands and a mouth and a dick.
So I
So
just pretty much laid there and got mauled, which was kind of cool.
oh my.
Wow, now that paints a visual, folks.
And that's why I don't drink, because I remember that shit.
You.
That's your Vietnam? Oh my god. Can we trade lives? Can we trade lives?
Jeremiah fucking Watkins, you are just unbelievable. Unfucking stoppable. I mean, it's been unbelievable. I've watched you all week. Just destroy it now.
Little nugget for those Kill Tony fans out there. Played Careless Whisper on the Roast Battle finale.
That's
Wink,
true.
wink.
That's true. He snuck one in. We would have loved to have seen some of the other. Oh, there you go.
We got it.
You got that one in the bag. Kevin, Matt, anything else interesting about you at all whatsoever?
What happened during the porn?
Yeah, what happened during the foursome? So you got mauled. How long do you last in a foursome? Dude, with 2 professional porn stars and a stripper. Who,
There
let's
was so
face
much
it,
going on that I couldn't focus enough. To
Come on,
I
you're
swear to
sober.
God.
You
I
say
swear to
that
God.
you like to
Tony.
not drink so that you can remember it. So what the fuck do you remember? 'Cause right now it sounds like you don't remember shit. I want to know what happened.
I remember, Jesus Christ. I remember, let's see, I was getting ridden and ridden.
Some,
All right, wait. Who's the 2 porn stars? 'Cause I probably know 'em.
So I'm not going to throw that out.
How big were
You
they?
tell me afterwards.
I'll tell you after.
They're porn stars. I'm pretty sure they don't mind if you mention them. They fuck.
pretty sure that's what they do for a living.
It's not their feelings I'm worried about.
Oh,
Come on,
all right.
come on, give him a plug. Give him any kind of plug.
I gave them a plug.
Oh, that's what I just said. I already made that joke, but then you made it. Now I realize that I made it.
Now,
How did it start? How does a foursome start?
I mean, look at this guy.
That's
They
a
just
great
come-
question, Pat. It almost seems like
How many roses?
how does a foursome start?
I was dating the.
Were you guys in an igloo or something? Like
I was dating one of the porn stars. We went to an event called Exotica.
Yeah.
And
Columbus, Ohio.
she introduced me to her.
Is that true?
other-
Brian Town will be there next month. This month.
She introduced me to another porn star friend that she had there. Her porn star friend liked me. Then we went out after the Exotica thing, and then we met up with this stripper
oh
chick.
Jesus, this story is worse than anything I've ever heard before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I asked, Kevin. You need to edit that shit. We want to hear about the squirts and like crazy shit.
And the fact that you had a stripper with two porn stars, that means the stripper was like a young deer that you guys just fucked the shit out of that poor girl, and she just like didn't get a ride home the next day. You guys are like fucking taking your Uber X home and shit like that. Poor little stripper.
You know, like the kind of night you have with a young deer. Totally.
Actually, the stripper was the most aggressive one.
Really?
By far.
Aggressive in what way?
She had nothing to lose.
She was
trying to prove herself.
It was the most aggressive hand job I ever had.
Was that a hand job?
It was like
Wait a
20 minutes of punching. me in
You're
the
telling
nuts.
me that you're having a foursome and one of the things happening is a fucking hand job?
That was her hand. Yeah, it was her hand. Yeah.
How many T-cells did you lose that night?
I double bagged it. I got you, Earl.
So you got a hand job? You double bagged it for a hand job, Kevin? Jesus Christ. That is almost amazing.
It's more like
Have you ever been with a man?
No.
In any way? You never kissed one?
I had to kiss a guy for a movie once.
Did you get the movie?
Yeah, it was in the scene.
Oh, I thought it was to get the movie.
No, it wasn't the audition.
He's like, I'm gonna do some improv.
I did kiss a guy for a movie.
So have you given up on acting, or are you still reaching out for a lot of roles and just sort of like?
No,
doing
acting still pays my bills.
Right, absolutely. But how much stand-up have you been doing this month? How many spots? would you say
I'm
that you
doing minimum 6 nights a week. And
That's
trying
great.
to hit at least two mics a day if I can.
That's great. 2 mics a day.
And 3 porn stars.
It's a lot of math.
I like this guy. I like him.
I do too. Kevin Mack. There he is, everybody.
Thanks,
There he goes. There we are. How fun. Let's just keep going. Let's jump right into it. You know what? Let's get our regular up, and then we'll go back to the bucket right after that. How about that, live audience? Does that sound good to you? Every single week, we have a regular who does a brand new 60 seconds every week. She doesn't get pulled out of the bucket. She gets billed piece by fucking piece, live, in front of the internet, every single week here with a brand new 60 seconds. Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys. I went to a park this weekend, and when I walked up to the building, there was a sign that said, warning, chemicals in this area are known to cause cancer and birth defects. Welcome to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. While I was there were people standing on the street with signs preaching, which is weird because why are they choosing tourists as their target demographic? No one's going to come back from vacation and go, dude, my trip was amazing, and I got an even more amazinger souvenir, the Word of God. That's not. It's not going to happen because tourists are too happy. What they need to do is preach at children's hospitals where kids are high on morphine and nearly dying. Because they'll believe anything.
That was great. That's so funny. 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. 2 weeks in a row. Super strong opening last week. Super strong close this week. That was very funny. Yeah, that is interesting, the whole chemical fucking thing. That's just a California thing, right?
No. They actually have those signs everywhere you go. You just don't ever look for
No,
them.
in,
If you go
in
into
California though, right?
No, it's in Ohio. It's like, it usually is like in like if you're at a pool, like an apartment complex, you see all the poor people trying to get an abortion by just hanging out there all day.
I daydreamed for 3 seconds there, and I don't even want to know what actually happened. I truly don't know what happened or what was
Where are you
said.
living, Brian?
Red Band, sometimes I even think you need therapy.
Donald Trump. If the president says you need therapy, Brian, and all your friends, then you might need some. All right, Vanessa. So, how's life? Everything good? What did you talk about? Did you really go to Disneyland?
Yeah, I did.
How was
It was
that?
a couple weeks ago. It was fun, but when you walk up, there's 10 signs at every single entrance where you put your ticket in that say the cancer thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it sounds believable.
What was your
Pardon me?
favorite part of Disneyland? What did you see that was actually cool for you? I mean, that was your first time there,
Uh-huh.
and you saw the Mickey and this and that, which I guess sort of.
What you think Disneyland is? You saw the Mickey and this and that.
Yeah, you saw the what's his name? Mixie Mouse. Oh, what's that? You know, Mixie the star.
My favorite part is that just confirms how many times Red Band goes to Disneyland.
I've only been to Disneyland once because Disneyland's a bitch. Disney World has the real castle. It's a real castle.
Wow.
Like when I went to Disneyland, I was like, "What is this? A souvenir shop?" Oh no, that's the castle. What a horrible version of Disney.
It's a real castle in Orlando?
It's a humongous castle. Like
And
you're
it's
like,
real?
wow.
It's a real castle?
Well, there's nothing in there except like break rooms and shit.
Yeah, they have the most magical castle in Orlando. It's
Sometimes I wonder.
it's called Pulse Nightclub.
The Prince
Come on, it's been like 3 weeks, guys. It's time to make the jokes. Alright, that's enough, Brian. I don't know why there's a chimp in Pulse Nightclub.
I should do that fact song again.
Tony, that was the AIDS monkey.
Watch out.
Trump, you keep saying things like that, you're gonna keep winning this election.
Seriously, I would vote for you if you were actually running for president of the United States of America before Trump.
Okie dokie. Vanessa, so you're in Disneyland. What do you see that's cool? What was your favorite thing?
This is the ride, the Indiana Jones ride. I feel like this is so embarrassing.
That's what's good. You have to. That's what people during this interview part don't understand. Is like that's what makes it great. Is when you feel that. That means that there's something in you that's worth sharing. So what is it that about the Indiana?
What was it about the ride that
is embarrassing?
No, the ride wasn't embarrassing. I just feel like it's embarrassing that I love that ride. It made me so happy. But everything else is gross. Shut the fuck up, dude. Everything else was disgusting.
Hey Vanessa, how was that foursome with the last guy?
Pat, I'm pretty sure you were one of the four too. You weren't just
My boy Patty Reagan knocking out of the park once again.
So, if you've always been a fan of Indiana, alright. Have you always been a fan of Indiana Jones?
No.
It's just like, why are you so upset talking about this Indiana Jones ride?
I don't know, because I feel... Right, Disneyland does stuff to people, like what Red Band just did. It makes you weird. And
I love the Transformers ride at Universal.
Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to say it. It's a fucking really good ride.
I didn't know you were that trans-progressive, Tony.
There's definitely people that go, like grown adults that go to Disneyland like once, twice a month. Like
3 times
there's
a lady.
comedians that are addicted to it.
There's a lot of swingers couples that try to invite my boyfriend and I.
To Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At Disneyland?
They want to slip you a Mickey.
They're like, let's go to
That's the joke of the night right there.
No, it's not. Jeremiah is the top 6.
There's a lot of Latinos at Disneyland. I'm thinking about building a wall around their folks. And it truly will be the happiest place on earth.
Vanessa, I mean, you're doing it, dude. It's really fucking cool. Like, a couple of the best jokes since you started 6, 7, 8 months ago, whenever that was, have been in the last few weeks. So I absolutely love to see that. And I sort of built this part of this show for years now around cool advancements like this happening. And it makes this part of the show really great for the people that listen to every episode. So we're very proud of you, rooting for you, and keep up the great work. That's great stuff. Another good one, Vanessa Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Vanessa. I'm not talking to you. You guys want to do one more out of the bucket or what? Here we go. One more out of the bucket. It's got to be a quick one. Quick post-interview. Quick. Oh my God. One of our favorites. Currently one of the superstars of the show. Put your hands together for Tam Family. Here we go. This is a bad motherfucker right here. Oh, he's gotta be here. Oh, no, he's gotta be here.
He was here, I think he left.
No fucking way.
Wow.
Is that right there? The
Tam Fam? No, that's my girlfriend.
It's like a black Indiana Jones.
We know him, we love him. The other huge regular here, the one, the only, Eric Carter, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I know how Southerners sound like to you people. I do, I get it. I get it. But do you ever sit back and wonder what y'all sound like to us? You haven't. But like when I see like a pissed off California dude in Jamba Juice, hey man, where's my juice? That's bullshit. Hey man, that's bullshit. You're being an asshole. But anyways, growing up. You know, we had our hardships back home growing up. My parents divorced when I was 9, but it wasn't that dramatic. My dad's family was very supportive of my mama. Like, I remember my cousin coming by. They'd be like, hey, Eric, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm all right. Is your mama home? Well, yeah, she's over in the trailer. Here's your $5. Go to the store. All right. Then my dad's brother, my uncle, came by. Hey, Eric, how you doing? I'm doing good, Uncle. How are you? Doing all right. Is your mama home? Yeah. Here's your $5. Go to the store. Okay.
You want to finish it?
Yes, I do.
Keep going, Eric Carter, closing strong.
And then my papaw came by, my daddy's daddy, and he said, is your mama home? And I was like, yeah. I said, here's your $5. Go to the store. Okay. That's the only time in my life where I made $15 an hour.
Jesus, all of that for that joke, huh?
Wow. He really went from Elmer Stud to Elmer Dud at the end of the show.
You are unstoppable.
Hey, can you
Jeremiah can do anything right now.
Can you say Uber real fast?
Uber. Papa to the Uber.
And what the fuck is a papa?
Eric, you're one of our favorite people you've truly been on this show for years. We've watched you do this and that. Always so funny. What's going on in your real life now? You still driving for Uber?
Yeah, I drive for Uber. I dog shit.
Eric's one of the only people that drives Uber on an actual horse, ladies and gentlemen. So, for any of you that want a horse ride.
Horse and buggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that you come out and you know what I'm sick of? People doing impressions of country people all like this. And you just do your own voice, pretty much.
Get one, Tony.
Oh,
I'm Tony Hinchcliffe. These are my hilarious pals.
very good. I love it. Settle down, you fucking haters. I give you an hour and a half of pure, raw, improvised entertainment, and you turn on me when the fucking billy goat comes up.
Southern charm, baby.
You know what? I give your performance like your Uber driving 3 stars tonight. There you go. Eric Carter. There he goes, everybody. Call me EC on Twitter. Here's tonight's drawing. Look at this, everybody. Earl Skakel, Kirk Fox, Ryan Redband, Tony Hinchcliffe, Hogan ripping the shirt. You got the Roddy Piper on. You see that shit?
That's amazing. Give it up for the fucking artist.
Unbelievable drawing by Ryan J. Ebel from House Artists. Everything's to RyanJEbel.com. Give it up Jeremiah Watkins, take it. Hit it.
Yes, please follow me on social media at Jeremiah Stand Up and watch Roast Battle on Comedy Central.
That's right. Steven Salt, Josh Martin Comics, Horn with Rogan. Joel Jimenez is mostly sorry. Patty Reagan, P-A-T-T-Y Reagan on Twitter. Kirk Fox, Earl Skakel, watch Roast Battle. Anything else you guys want to promote? Anything like that? Kirk Fox are killing it on
Just happy to
Periscope.
be here, man. What?
So funny on
I
Periscope,
haven't been
on
on
Twitter.
Periscope in 6 months.
That's not true. I get alerts for you.
No, you just were on.
I watch you sometimes, Kirk. I'm Tony Hinchcliffe. I'm going to a bunch of places in California, especially Boston. I'm going to Australia in October for 9 days, performing in Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne. And Oddball, that's right, that's a big one. I'm doing amphitheaters with Brian Regan and Sebastian Maniscalco. Also, the first
LA.
weekend in September. That's Chicago, Detroit, and Toronto.
Also, we're announcing it right now. We're going to be a part of LA Podfest this year.
Boom!
And we're Friday night at LA Podfest. We're going to choose people from Kill Tony on Mondays to be on this show. So it's going to be in front of a lot of people there. So,
So there you go. You can be at the LA Podfest live here in Beverly Hills at the end of September. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I love you. Good night. Thank you.
Cool.